Okay, Kathy already posted, but she says she loves chocolate. And here we have a chocolate cake. AI picture. Very good, Kathy. Excellent. Now I know that Kathy likes chocolate. Now there are 2 posts, guys. Let's see more posts. I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you. I wanna wait for more posts. Remember to write your names. Hi, Aurora, good evening. Happy to see you in class. I'm gonna wait for more and more posts. Hi, Catherine Viena. Good evening. Oh, you get a picture with AI, with artificial intelligence. I'm going to repeat. You have to click here on the plus symbol, right? And you get a picture here where it says plus 12. Here, in the option that says I can't draw, here, in this option. This is an option where you have pictures with AI, with artificial intelligence. Right? Here. The green one. Good evening, good evening. I have another post of Luis Angulo. Oh, Luisito, but I don't know what you like. You didn't write. I love ceviche. Okay, Magali says, I love ceviche. The link, yes. There you go. There you go, there you go. Yes, it's Padlet. Well, Luis Angulo has a picture, but I don't know what he likes. Oh, okay, going to see sci-fi movies. Okay, now I get it. Remember, please, to put pictures, guys. Yes, there are 3 posts without pictures. Okay, Elva says, I love taking photos. Well, this picture is not artificial intelligence. I think that's Elva herself, right? Remember to put pictures in your posts. Let's wait for more. Rosel, I would like to have a husky dog. Whoa, beautiful picture. Excellent. Oh, I like a French poodle dog. Mercy, Maya. Great. I enjoy music, but I don't have the name here. I don't know who posted this. Here is the name and here is the information. Rosemary says, I like traveling. Oh, yes, Rosemary, me too. I love traveling. Here there is a picture, but I don't know. There is no name. There is no information. I don't know. Okay, Kathy, there's a picture, but no information. Remember to put some information too. I guess she likes the beach. Yesenia says, I love paintings. Great. Very good. Okay, Catherine, there's picture, but no information. Okay. Elva says, my pet is not artificial, but superficial. That's funny, Elva. That's a real pet then. Great. Elva has 2 posts. 2 posts. Yvonne says, a lefty living in a right-handed world. All right, that's something you like. Sandra says, I love rainbows. Oh, nice, rainbows. Catherine says, I love dogs and cats and love playing with them. Oh, Catherine, me too. I love them so much. Violet says, I love baking cakes. It's one of my favorite activities. Violet, delicious. And in winter, we want to eat sweets all the time, especially cake. Very good, guys. Are there more posts? Remember that when you post, you should put it like Violet, name, picture, and description. Like Catherine, name, picture, description. Yes, name, picture, description. Veronica says, I love dogs. Catherine G. Oh, there are different Catherines in class. Like 3 Catherines. Catherine G says, I love ice cream. Yeah, in summer. No, in summer, because in winter, it's too cold. I'm freezing, guys. I don't know you, but I'm freezing here. So, so cold. Okay, I wait 1 more minute. Let's see more posts. Okay, there's a post here, but there's no information. I don't know. Oscar says, I like to listen. Yes, I like to listen to rock music. That's nice picture. Diana says, I love Twilight. Oh, yeah, they're beautiful. Like the movie Twilight. Oh, here says, I'm Jima. I love dancing. Great. Marielle says, hello. I really like cats. They are adorable, especially the ones that are black and white. Marielle, me too. I have a black and white cat too. I have an orange one and a black and white one. High five. Aurora says, I love the sea. Excellent. Angela, I enjoy listening to pop and electronic music. Nice picture. All right, guys. Thank you. Now, with this information, I know more about you, about everyone here. It's a way of communication, right? So we can continue now because we have many other activities to do. Let's move on to the next activity. Thank you. What are we going to do today? What is our objective today? Hi, Eduardo Grajeda. Hello. Guys, we have 2 learning outcomes today. The first is to discuss the importance of ICT in our teaching practice. ICT is information and communication technology, because that's the course about. So first, we're going to discuss the importance of that. And next, we're going to reflect on the integration of technology in our teaching practices by understanding ICT integration models. So when we use technology, we have to integrate technology, and we're going to see some models that we have. You ready? Let's get started. First, I have 2 questions for you guys. 2 questions. The first is, what are ICTs? What's the meaning of that? And the second is, why do we have to use them? Why do we have to use ICTs in our classes? For these answers, you are going to use Mentimeter. Here I have my Menti ready. I'm going to share it with you, right? So you can give me your ideas. Second, please. Share. I have here the link, copy. And now it's in the chat. The first question is, why do we have to use ICTs? Answer in the Menti, please. I'm going to wait for your answers. Did you enter the ICT, the Menti, guys? Did you join it? Could you join the Menti? Yes? Okay. Well, yes. I want to give you 2 minutes, okay, guys, to answer this. Oh, wait, that's not the first. This is the second question. Oh, this one, guys, sorry. What are ICTs first? Okay, that's the first question that we have to answer. I'm so sorry. I want to wait for you, okay, for your answers. Okay, I have a response already. Thank you. I wait for more responses. Yes. This response says that it's information and communication technology. That's true. That's right. Any other answers? All right, I have two answers now. It says all technologies. All right. Okay, I have another one here. It says something related to technology and the use of digital tools. That's a good word, digital tools. Technology, information, and communication. Right. This answer is similar to this one, right? Excellent. Technological tools and resources. Yes, we use the tools to create resources. That's right. Information and communication technology, very important for learning. Yes, that's right too. Correct. It's a term very used to define information. Yes, that's correct too. It's used to define. It's like the first three letters of each word, right? An acronym. Anybody else? Okay, I have 10 answers now. Excellent. It says here that it's I really like this concept. Look, refers to the use of technology such as notebooks, Chromebooks, Primebooks, and tablets with learning applications. Oh, nice concept. Very complete. Information with technology, technological tools for communication. Great. Information, communication technology are great tools. Excellent. I have 13 responses here. Okay, more, yay. Is a term that involves a lot of options related to technology resources in education or for education. Resources and tools for learning. Yes. Technology and digital tools. Yes. Right? So I have 16, 17 answers here, and all the answers are related. And yes, that's true. I see that most of you have a very good idea of what ICTs are, right? Information, communication technology, digital tools, and digital resources that are so necessary now. Oh, I have one more concept here. It says, it is of great importance to include ICT, the teaching in the recent years, essential to use these tools that provide resources. Excellent. Refers to the tools that handle communication information. So this is the first question, guys. What are ICTs? Now, let's go to the second question. Question number 2. Why do we have to use? Because that allows us to have interactive and fun classes. Sandra, oh, Sandra, thank you. Thank you for writing your name. Thank you. To integrate traditional learning to, let's say, to change or improve. Yes. Our students are digital and the way they learn, yes, that's correct. So our students were born with technology. Ah, here is the same as in Spanish. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yvonne wrote her name too. That's a great tool to improve the educational experience for both teacher and students. Guys, this question is different. It says why. I have an answer here with because. Maybe you can give us other reasons. If you want, you can write your names. 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes to answer this question. Great, to provide information in innovative ways, like this way, like the one we're doing now. because people now have more information at their fingertips and anytime than any time of human history. Oh, I love that answer. That's true. That's true. We have so much information nowadays that we've never had that before. And it's just increasing. Excellent answer. Because it helps teachers to make classes more enjoyable. That's right. Oh, Magali, yes, yes, I have the link here. There you go. Magali and Beatrice. Because it's necessary to keep on working and being a current part of society. Excellent answer. Yes, if we want to continue working and be part of this society, the 21st century society, we have to use them. Allow us to make use of various strategies. Yes, Mariel. Excellent, Mariel. Thank you for writing your name. It's part of innovation, important. Excellent. One more minute. I have 13 responses. Anything else? Oh, here, one more. 14. It's necessary to involve the students with technology tools. That's true. That's right. Okay, guys. I think there are no more responses, no more answers. Oh, yeah, there's one more. It says because they help connect people, streamline processes, and drive progress in education, business, etc. Yes, not just in education, but in different areas. All right, guys, thank you so much for your answers, everyone. So I see that everyone in class has lots of good ideas about ICTs. And now we stop here. Yes, we stop sharing. And let's go to our, I wanna stop this presentation, okay? I'm gonna stop it because then I have other questions for you in the following parts of the class. Yes. So let's see some information now, guys. I know here, and I could read that you know. I know that you know. Just to make sure or to complement your ideas. What is ICT? Teacher, it's information and communications technology. Yes, you told me. Or digital technology, another term. And refers to a broad group of tools, resources, etc. Right? Lots of them, right? Examples, it says here. Online or internet use, communicating, creating, sharing information or multimedia texts. Digital media includes websites, electronic or ebook, software like email or antivirus programs, audio like MP3 or podcasts, video games, mobile media applications or apps, and social media. So you see, it's really broad. It's a broad field. So when we talk about integrating ICT in our teaching, we mean thinking about the best available tools for teaching and learning English. That's our area, right? English. Writing on the board and using pens, pencils, paper, and books. Yeah, maybe the best tools for the job. But it's clear that digital skills are important for education and employment in the 21st century. I remember a person said, because if I want to work, I need this. You see, and you were right. Yes. If we want to work, continue working as teachers or in any area or any field, we need to learn about ICTs. So as we can see, it's something really broad. No? It's a broad field. There are lots of types. And yeah, this is important for different reasons. Why? I remember that one of you wrote on Mentimeter because our students are digital. And yes, that's right. And that's the very first reason, guys. Our students are digital natives. This term, digital natives and digital immigrants, was coined by Mark Prensky back in 2001. So he said that people who were born from 1996 on, 1996, 7, 8, 2000, 2001 on, they are digital natives because they were born with this technological boom that we see now, which has been increasing and increasing. And people who were born before, in the 80s or early 90s, they are digital immigrants. I am a digital immigrant, and maybe you too, because we were not born, but we are learning, right? We are adapting to it. Hi, Lucelena, good evening. So guys, are you digital natives or digital immigrants? Can you tell me in the chat? I am a digital immigrant. Yes, Yvonne, exactly. Yes, are needed everywhere. So anybody? Digital immigrant. Thank you, Yesenia, for the answer. Thank you. Yesenia's paying attention, huh? She's paying attention. She answered me. Thank you. Me too, Yesenia. Me too. Oh, Paula is paying attention too. Okay, Oscar. Analogical immigrant. Whoa, nice term. Frida, Catherine, Yvonne. Okay, so we're in the same team, guys. We're in the same team. But being digital immigrant, it doesn't mean that we don't know, right? We are learning, we adapt. We cannot assume that because our students are digital natives, they know everything. Sometimes that's not true. It depends. Not every student who is a digital native knows a lot about technology. Mostly they know about social media, no? Instagram, TikTok. But the educational part, we still have to help them too, right? We still have to guide them. But that's the very first reason. Also, because nowadays our students learn by doing. Yes, Wilbur. How did we learn in the past, guys? Do you remember how we learned when we were at schools? Yes, Magali, me too. We didn't learn by doing, we learned by listening. Remember in the past, the last century, how we learned? How the teacher taught us everything and we had to just sit down and listen to the teacher. Yeah, reading. It was very passive, right? In the past. Yes, Yvonne, that's true too. Yeah, in the past, the teacher knew everything and we just have to listen. We were sitting all the time. Yes, Catherine, and we're listening and listening. It was very passive. We had very few opportunities to really do something, right? We didn't have many opportunities and we couldn't. Yeah, the teacher was talking all the time, like I am doing now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Yes, we learned by heart. Yes, repeating all the time. It was very passive, very teacher-centered, and the students were just passive learners in the past. But now with technology, it's impossible to continue that, to continue teaching or learning like that. Now, students learn by doing because that's the way you learn. We don't learn by listening to others, right? We learn when we do, when we apply what we are learning. Yes, Yvonne. I'm so sorry for that. I'm talking a lot now too. Yes, now our students learn by doing. Yeah, in that era, in the century before, it worked. Yes, it worked. Because in that century, we didn't have what we have now. But what we have now, Everything has changed. And also, we have now this phenomenon that is called just-in-time learning. Thanks to technology, we don't have to go to classrooms to learn anymore. In the past, in the last century, we had to, if we wanted to learn, we had to go to a classroom, right? And sit down in these four walls and listen to a teacher and go and buy a book and read a book. So if we wanted to learn something, we had to be physically in a place with the teacher. And thanks to technology, that is not necessary anymore, guys. Now we have just-in-time learning because learners have broken free from their shackles and now they can access training whenever they want. This is where just-in-time learning comes in. It's where learning is available on demand and can be accessed when the learner needs it. So you can learn from your house, you can learn from anywhere, right? Anywhere. And if you cannot join a class, you can see the recording, you can see a tutorial, you can see a video. Now the information is there on demand, right? It's not like in the past. Yes, like now, like you're at home, I guess. You're really comfy at home now. And we are learning, right? Our students also multitask, guys. Although many researchers say that multitasking is not really good because our brains have not evolved to do that. Our brains have evolved to do one thing at a time. However, because of technology, most students multitask now. They are doing their homework and at the same time they are listening to, I don't know, some music or to a podcast, and they are also chatting. So they're doing many things at the same time. And I don't really know how they manage to do that. I can't. I really get distracted. But they can do it. And I ask them and I say, when you do your homework, you do anything else? And tell me, yes, teacher, I watch my series on Netflix and I'm doing my homework. And I am listening to music at the same time. I was like, wow. It's not the right thing to do, but it's the way they are working now. At university too. Yes, at university. Also, our students now prefer multimedia over text. If you tell your students, guys, read this article, 10 pages, and you tell them, watch this video of the same article, the same information, which one you think your students will prefer? The text or the video that has sound, has images, and a text that is flat, just words? They prefer the video. I'm not saying that the article is bad. Reading is essential. It's essential skill in people's lives, right? Reading is necessary. We have to read. But because of multimedia now and access to videos, now people like to learn with videos. YouTube is now used as a search engine of information. Just like you use Google to search for information, people use YouTube to search for information. And not just YouTube, now people use TikTok. If you talk to your students and they tell me something and I ask them, where did you learn that? They always tell me, TikTok, teacher. And yeah, and now everything is TikTok. So, and the thing with TikTok is that the videos are really, really short. And on YouTube, the videos, maybe they are 10 minutes. And no, 10 minutes, no. On TikTok, the videos are 1 minute, 1 minute and 30 seconds. I remember that on Monday, yesterday, a student showed me a video of a teacher who teaches English. And he was teaching her the difference between make and do. And The video was just 30 seconds. And in 30 seconds, the teacher explained. And I was like, wow, 30 seconds. Imagine, guys. That's what students like now. They don't want to be watching videos like take 10 minutes. So this is not so good because the attention span is reducing. No? Now we want fast. No, we want everything fast. That's our reality now. Now, also, thanks to ICTs. Yes, Osquita, I agree with you. We shouldn't forget these two skills, reading and writing. Also, thanks to ICTs, we can interact with multiple people at the same time, like we are doing now. We are in different parts of maybe of Peru or different parts of Lima, or maybe in another country, I don't know. And we can interact because thanks to technology, right? Also, we have to use ICTs because thanks to ICTs, we have access to information. And there is so much information, guys. There is so much information that now we have this term that is called infoxication. We are intoxicated with information. So we are infoxicated. It's a term that has been coined. In the past, we didn't have much information, but now we just have too much. And it's a little problem. Yes, even podcasts. Yes, there's so many that sometimes it's hard for us to choose which one is the one that we need. So now we have to be very careful when we search for information, because now we have information. What we have to learn is how to choose the information that is necessary or is important to us. And that is true, not false, because there is a lot of fake information. And yes, Elva. Yes, we have to learn and teach our students to, as Angeline says, classify. Yes. Yes, Osquitar, there is no request. And well, there we are. There we have all the information. And finally, from content consumers to content creators, our students many times, and also us, we are consumers. We use maybe I don't know, we use different digital tools. Maybe we use Genially, Canva, or Wordwall, or live worksheets, or we use social media maybe, but mostly to consume, right? But not to create. And the same happens to students. Many times they only consume, but they don't really create meaningful content that they can share afterwards. So, something we have to become is prosumers. Prosumers is a new term. People that consume but also produce, also create, they are prosumers. So we have to become prosumers and teach our students to become prosumers. To create content. In our case, we have to create educational content, right? Content that is meaningful, that is educational, and that can be useful for students and also for other teachers. So, for all these reasons, and maybe other reasons too, we have to use ICTs. Hi, Sarah. Hello. However, it's not perfect, right? Because there's nothing perfect in life, guys. Everything has advantages and also disadvantages because there's no perfection. In this second activity, you are going to tell me your ideas of advantages and disadvantages of ICT use, right? So let's go to Mentimeter one more time. I'm going to go to Mentimeter and I have here the second part. Okay. Second, please, it's loading. Okay, it's here. And I want to share it with you. Copy. In the chat. Oh. In the chat. Oh, oh my. Oh my, it doesn't work. My chat's not working. I don't know why. Wait, give me a second, please, guys. I don't know why my chat's not working. Well, that's a disadvantage of technology. Sometimes it doesn't work. No, but yeah, it works, but it doesn't to me. It doesn't wanna the link. Yeah. I'm gonna send it. I don't know why it just sends to Wilmer, but not to everyone. Luis Angulo, I am sending you the link to you. Please, could you copy the link and put it in the chat for all the class? I just sent it to Luis Angulo. Can you put it? Okay, but don't send it to me. Send it to all the class. You have sent it to me, honey, as a direct message. Send it to everyone, please, because I cannot. I don't know why it doesn't want to send. Yeah, this is for everyone. Thank you, Luis. Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, look, that is the link for our mentee now. Luis has helped me because I don't know why I cannot share. But thank you, honey. So here you have the question, guys. What are the advantages of using ICTs, or well, in Spanish is TICs? This is in Spanish. I want to wait for you, okay? I want to wait for you. I don't know why I cannot send the meeting group. I just can send to Luis. I want to wait for your answers, all right? I want to wait for your answers. I think I have to stop sharing. Could you join, guys? Yes. Advantages. Okay. I have an answer already. Thank you. It says it facilitates communication between people. Yes. Oh, Jenny, she wrote her name. Advantages, students feel motivated and pay attention, especially visual learners, right? Because we have accessibility to information. Advantages, it can help us to improve communication, access to information, increase efficiency and innovation. Nice. Yesenia says, advantages, we have collaborative learning and collaborative tools. That's true. The benefits include improving student concentration, accelerating the assimilation of educational material, increasing success rate of each student. Wow. Wow, this comment is really complete. Nice. It says we can engage our digital students more easily and more their attention in order to make a better class. Yes, that's right. It helps students to be involved in technology. Advantages, it allows users in different places in the world to connect. Yes. Communicate multiple ways. We could communicate better with young people. Very motivating. We improve their creativity, critical thinking. Nice term. Advantages in teaching are enhanced learning opportunities with our students and get their attention. Yes, they get distracted easily. Information about education, like games for students. We can catch a student's attention and develop competences. All right, guys. Thank you. I have 16 responses here of all the advantages. We motivate students, learn productivity, optimize instructional time. Neri, thank you, Neri. Now, let's go to the second question. Because it's not perfect. Yeah, it's more dynamic. What about the disadvantages? And the disadvantages are in cold weather. Now I have a second question, guys. What are the disadvantages? I want to wait for you, okay? Think about any negative things, any drawbacks. My chat has frozen. I don't know why. I cannot send messages in the chat. Yes, sometimes technology fails for no reason whatsoever. I don't know why, really. It's okay, and suddenly it's not. Yes. That's true. Thank you. I'm gonna wait for more answers. Yeah, that's true. Not everyone has access to technology. Very true. Cyberbullying, data breaches too. Oh yes, especially in social media, we have this. So bad. Lack of internet in remote places. Yes, yes, there is a gap. That's true. Excess reduces development of other skills, consumptions of all information, theft of personal data, reduces human contact. Yes, when we get too addicted to it. There's no internet in some places. Yes, Maria Luz, that's true. Yes, when you have no internet in your classes, it's terrible. Yeah, terrible, terrible. Drawbacks, reduction of social interaction. Yes, growing digital division between socioeconomic groups, potential for spreading misinformation, cyber attacks and hacks. Oh my God, terrible, terrible drawbacks. Lack of internet, student-teacher contact. When we use it for another purpose, yeah, sometimes the internet is supposed to be for something good, but sometimes people use it for bad things. Children don't use the internet adequately. Children are not responsible. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes students don't read. Yeah, that's a big problem. Don't read anymore. They just want to watch videos all the time. Thank you, guys. I have 16 responses too. Distraction, especially social media. Yes. I think that most of the negative things of the drawbacks are with social media. Yes, I think. Yes, false information and addiction, internet connection, especially out of Lima City, sad reality, Paulita. Oh, Paulita, yes, that's true. We will never be updated. Yeah, technology is always improving, changing, increasing. We can never really keep pace, right? Because we are learning something and then something new comes out. And you're like, oh my God. And then you learn that and then something new comes out. So it's like, oh my God, when will I learn everything? Security concerns, vulnerability to cyber threats, privacy breaches. Information is available to everyone. Yes. Yes, that's true. Certain content is not suitable for everyone. Thank you guys for all your ideas. Well, all of your ideas are related to are related to mostly to internet use, right? Mostly of the people who live in faraway places and don't have access, also misinformation, etc. And now let's talk about that, guys. Thank you for your ideas. Yes, What you have mentioned is true. First, advantages, benefits. There are many benefits. Here we have just 6, okay? 6, but there are many others. Thanks to technology, we can promote autonomous learning. And autonomous learning is another 21st century skill. Thanks to technology now, we can learn on our own because information is there. You don't know how to do something, you watch a tutorial, you read a blog, you listen to a podcast. Yes, we can learn autonomously now, thanks to technology. But we need to learn, and we have to teach our students how to learn. They need to learn how to learn, right? We need to be, to learn autonomously, first we need to be disciplined, we need to be responsible, no procrastination. So we need to have certain parameters to develop this. You mentioned that it's motivating. Of course, it is motivating because with technology, you have sound and you have images and you have sound and images together, right? You have movement. It's motivating. And with virtual reality, for example, you have seen virtual reality, these glasses people put on and then you see in 3D, and augmented reality where you can like touch, yes, like you're touching something, right? It's amazing what we have. Yes, Osquitar. Yes, to be a self-learner. Yes. Also, it promotes critical thinking. Yes, you wrote that on the Mentimeter, on the Menti, right? It promotes critical thinking. Now we have, and this is more important than ever because there's so much information that we have to really think critically. Is this information right? Is it true? What is the source? Who wrote it? When? We have to compare with other sources. So now more than ever, technology promotes critical thinking, but we also have to learn how to do it. And you mentioned this too, collaboration. Yes, you can work collaboratively thanks to all the digital tools that we have. And collaboration is another 21st century skill. And also, thanks to technology, learners can practice real-life tasks, like real-life task-based learning. It's an approach. For example, students can go and record with their cell phones videos, and then they can make a video on YouTube or a vlog, and they can interview people. They can also interview their relatives. They can do different tasks thanks to technology. Also, technology can facilitate cultural understanding because now we have access to technology, so we can learn from different cultures and also communicate with people from different cultures. These are some benefits, but there are many others, guys, and you mentioned them on the Menti. However, there are also some downsides, right? Yes, guitar. And you mentioned the limited access. Yes, not everyone has access to technology. Technology is advancing fast. I mean, there are these devices that students wear, but not everyone has that. Unfortunately, right? They're expensive. Normally, they are centered in just for some schools, for some, in some cities. And it's not just in Peru, in many countries around the world, technology is really limited. That's one downside. So the students and the teachers who don't have access, they don't learn that, right? And that is something that has to be improved by governments. Now, this was a downside in the past. I don't think it is now, but in the past, some teachers resisted to use technology. I don't think that's your case, guys. I think that everybody here wants to learn and likes technology, right? That's why you're here. I don't think that's your case, right? You love it. Yeah, that's right. But in the past, especially with the pandemic, many teachers said, no, 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 I don't want to use technology, right? No, I want my paper, my notebook. So there was some resistance, but I don't think it happens now. I don't think that's possible now. We cannot resist the use of technology. We have to use it. Another is lack of training. Sometimes you can say, yeah, I like it, but I don't know how to use it because I don't have the training. But EduRed has this training. Yay, 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 yay. So if we have lack of training, we have solutions like EduRed and maybe other courses too. Another disadvantage is that you have to dedicate time, guys. If you want to create content, if you want to create resources, you need to dedicate some time. You need to spend some time doing it, learning. And we teachers are busy all the time, right, guys? Teachers are busy all the time. Teachers are not just teaching. Teachers have to check exams, create exams. We have meetings with parents, meetings with students, meeting with the principal, with other teachers. We're busy all the time. And when we create content, we are even busier, more time. So that's another little problem that we have when creating content with technology. Any other? Yes, you told me other, right? Other disadvantages. But even with these disadvantages, guys, we have to learn. Now, let's switch our focus, guys. So, okay, teacher, we have to learn about technology. We saw that. Which tools or websites can teachers use? Can you tell me some names in the chat, guys? Some tools that you use? Can you tell me? For example, I use Genially. Okay, Kahoot, Canva, Padlet, Quizzes, Quizlet, Canva, Quizlet. Warwall, IS Collective, Warwall. Great. Socrative. Oh, me too. Quizzes. Jamboard. Oh, Jamboard is gonna stop existing. You saw it? Jamboard is going to disappear. I love Jamboard. I'm so sad. Nearpod. Yes. Yahoo. Live Worksheet. Classroom. Yes. Excellent. Quizalize. Oh, Elba. That's new. That's new to me, huh? Nearpod, the best. Yes, Nearpod is good. I have used it. Canva, Classroom, Google Forms. Yeah. With Google Forms, we can make exams. Excellent, guys. There are so many tools, right? There are so many. So many. Twee is with AI, with artificial intelligence. And now we have tools with AI, guys. We have many tools in the market. But you don't really, guys, need to know them all. No. It's better to know 4 tools, 5, but know them well. Right? If you know 5 tools well and you know how to use it and when to use it, it's okay. It's better to know, yes, to know some of them well than to know a little bit of everything and you get so confused because there are too many. And every month, there are new ones. So when I get crazy, right? Every month. And they change. They get updated. So the Kahoot of 3 years ago is not the same Kahoot we have now. It has changed because they update the tools, the apps, right? So That's our teacher's role. We have to learn them well, but not all of them. We have to choose the ones that are meaningful in our course, the ones that are necessary in our course. With digital tools, teachers can do many things. We can create flashcards, we can create podcasts, portfolios, websites, games, escape rooms, etc. Learners too, they can create ebooks, posters, videos, podcasts, presentations, websites, etc. Right, so we teachers and also learners can produce different material with these tools, different resources. Let's reflect now. This is a reflection from British Council, guys. You can add variety to English language content for your learners by using digital multimedia that you create or adapt. Your learners will engage with language, sound, and image-rich texts when they navigate the internet in their everyday lives outside the online class. This can be quite different, a different experience from engaging with English language teaching material in courses. Of course, now we have sound and images, but in the future, guys, we will have smell. You have seen that in Japan, they are developing now technology that is smell. And in some years, we will have it here too. Oh, yes, translator, Rolando. But this is not, you know, the translators are not stopping. They are improving and improving. With artificial technology now, translators also speak in real time. That's a big problem. That's our enemy, as you said. So, guys, thanks for your opinions. Okay, teacher, we have to use technology, but to use technology, guys, we need to be competent. Yes, Rolandito, I know what you mean. Capable, yes. Yes, Rolando. In our times, in the past, there was no digital technology. So you didn't know vocabulary, you had your dictionaries, right? Your physical dictionaries in the past. Now, dictionaries? No, translator, everything. Oh. And they don't translate one word, they translate complete sentences. And they read. They are not learning. Yes. Yeah, that's a big problem, Rolandito. I understand your point of view. So, guys, if we want to use technology, we need to be digitally competent. Because using tools is not just using for using, right? It's not, oh, I want to use Kahoot today. Okay, I use Kahoot because I have some extra time and nothing to do. No. Being digital competent is something more than just using Kahoot in class. When we talk about digital competence, we talk about different aspects of the use of technology, guys. Different aspects. And now we are going to see this model. This is a model. Yes, Osquitar. That's true. It depends how you use it. This model is called the ComEdu, and it's a framework carried out by the European Commission's Joint Research Center, together with the Directorate General for Education, Youth, Sport, and Culture. So they created this model, guys, and they say that digital competence is not one. To be digital competent has 6 different areas. Look, you are digital competent in professional engagement, in digital resources, in teaching and learning, in assessment, in empowering learners, and in facilitating learners' digital competence. And each area has other competencies, you see? So in total, how many do you count here? How many competencies? Here, 4, and here 4, 8, right? And here 3, 11, and here 3, 14, and here 3 more, 17, and here 5, 17 and 5, 22, Elvita. Excellent. So guys, there are 22 digital competences. Oh my God, teacher, 22 is not only one. It's 22 that we have to learn. But relax. We learn little by little. We learn step by step. Like the new kids on the block, step by step. Yes, we learn little by little. And when we learn these competences, we learn them in different levels sometimes. Look, here we have the competences. Maybe, for example, some of you have this competence very well developed. Maybe you select, you create, you modify, you manage, you protect and share. You know this very well. But in this case, not so much. In assessment, not so much. Maybe here your competence is not so good, but here, yes, it is very good. And maybe here it's, yes, it's okay, it's acceptable, but here it's not developed. So not all the competences are in the same level for everyone. Every teacher has a different level of competence. We develop them apart. Each one is apart in different moments, in different forms. Here you have the name. The DIC, Com, Edu, that's the name, okay? DIC of digital, Com of competence, and Edu of education. Digital competence education. DIC, Com, Edu. Framework distinguishes 6 different areas in which educators' digital competence is expressed with a total of 22 competencies. But remember, you don't develop them all at the same time, right? You develop them in different moments, little by little. And you have levels. Do you remember these, guys? Have you ever seen these levels of knowledge? Do you remember this? Who recognizes this? Anyone recognizes this? A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Anyone? Yes, Catherine, excellent. The European framework. Excellent, Catherine. Guys, as English teachers, we are familiar with the European framework. Yes, of course, says Karen. Yvonne says a framework of level of any language. That's right. Any language. This is a European framework, right? The common European framework for languages. A1 and A2 is basic English, no? Super basic. B1, B2, pre-intermediate and intermediate. C1 and C2, advanced English, and C2 is proficient, like native speaker. Guys, what is your English level? Can you tell me in the chat? You know your English level? What's your English level? A1, A2, B1, B2, Can you tell me B2, B1? Good, good. B1, B2, primitive. Elvita, Teo, come on. It's A1 or A2 then. B1, all right. B2. Ah, good, good. B1, B2 are good. Ah, C1. Uh-huh. Yvonne says C1. Luis says A0. A1, Luisito, there it doesn't exist. A0 doesn't exist. Lourdes is A1. C1, Violet. Uh-huh, excellent. C1 is advanced. A2, A1, B1. All right. So you know your English level, guys, because you do exams. Luis Angulo says C2. Luisito Angulo, you are almost native speaker. You are a proficient English speaker. Luisito Angulo. Congratulations on that. Well, guys, the same way we have English levels, it happens the same with technology. We have technology levels. See? If we are in A1, it's because we are just being aware that technology exists. We say, oh, technology exists. Oops, yes. We have curiosity and willingness. A2 is because we are exploring. We are just checking around the tools. These are the basic levels of the use of technology. B1 and B2 are intermediate. In B1, you have integration. You are using technology already. You're using Kahoot, you're using quizzes. You have a meaningful use and you vary your use. You use it in your class. B2 is because you are an expert. You use it, but you have a strategy and you have diversification. You are an expert on the use of technology. C1 and C2 are the maximum levels. C1, you are a leader. You use technology, you share, you produce content, and you teach other teachers. You're a leader. You teach your students how to use technology too. And C2, you use technology to innovate. You are innovative. You use it for innovation. You use it to create approaches, methods, or strategies that were not possible before, but you created them. You innovated. That is a C2 level. So you see, guys, it's a growing path, an ongoing process. So maybe now we are in A2 and B1, but in the future, you can be C2 in innovation, right? Okay, Ronaldito. Rolando says C and B. So guys, now, what is your level in technology? Now, my question is, what's your level in technology? Tell me in the chat, please. Chat. What do you think? B1, Catherine is integrating technology. All right. B1, Frida, good. B1 is a good level. A2, Karen is exploring. Mercy, she's an expert. Great. Sandrita says A2, exploring. Luis Carlos says B2, expert. Great. I have 2 experts in class. Anybody else? What is your level, guys? What's your level? No more? Okay. B2, Edu. Edu says B2, expert, 3 experts. Wilmer says, okay, B1, excellent. I see that the majority, most of you guys are here in this level. B2 too, okay. Ruby says B2. I am B2 in English and B2 in technology. And Ali B1 integration. B2. Miss Lulu. Oh, that's so nice, Miss Lulu. All right, guys. So now, okay, teacher, I am B1, I am B2 in technology and in English. Woof, that's great. But how can we integrate ICTs in our teaching practice? Does technology impact student outcomes? The evidence says that just technology of itself doesn't enhance learning. It depends on how the technology is designed and implemented, and how teachers are supported to use it, how outcomes are measured, and how communities are in place to support it. I remember that one student in class said, in the past, we learned without technology. It worked. And that's true. We learned without technology in the past because great teaching hasn't changed really. What has changed is a toolbox. In the past, we learned on the boards with pencil, and it was teacher-centered. In the present, it's a student-centered, and we have different tools. But we need to think on how we integrate this technology. We have different models, guys. These are integration models. We want to check them, okay? We're going to check these models. We have 15 minutes. Oh my God, 15 more minutes. The first is the TICS. The TICS model says that we teachers should have developed these 3 knowledge areas: the pedagogical knowledge, the content knowledge, and the technological knowledge. In the past, teachers had pedagogical knowledge and content knowledge, and it was okay. It was sufficient. With these 2 was okay, it was enough. The content knowledge is what we teach. For example, in our case, we teach English. Guys, we have to know English to teach it. That's the content knowledge. If we teach English, it's because we know English. Maybe B1 level, right? And not only know English, but we have to know how to teach it. We need the pedagogical knowledge. We need to have a good methodology. Pedagogical knowledge is the methodology, the strategies, the techniques we use in class to teach English. Maybe I know a lot of English, but the students don't understand me anything because I don't have pedagogical knowledge. They don't understand when I teach. Or maybe I know a lot of methodology, but I don't know English. So these 2 have to be developed equally, right? That's a TICS. Oh, Yvonne, that's good to know. B2 for English teachers. Yes, yes, yes. It's necessary. A B2 is a good level. That's a good level. But now, it's not just knowing English and knowing methodology. It's also knowing about technology. A new area has been added. And when teachers know the 3 of them, we have the technological, pedagogical, content knowledge, the TICS, which is the perfect, the perfect knowledge we need to know. The TICS attempts to identify the nature of knowledge required by teachers for technology integration in their teaching while addressing the complex, multifaceted, and situated nature of teacher knowledge. The TICS framework extends Schulman's idea of pedagogical content knowledge. Schulman was the one, the investigator, right? The one that investigated the importance of pedagogical content knowledge, right? Of knowing methodology, but also knowing the content together. This is a first model. We have another model that is called Summer. The Summer model, yes, was created by Ruben Puente Dura, this guy. This model provides some context for assessing the quality of the technology task that we integrate in our learning. Summer provides us with a critical framework for assessing the richness of the technology tasks we use for learning. While tasks grouped under enhancement in the model, substitution and augmentation may serve some useful purpose, technology tasks can be categorized on the transformation side of the model, provide opportunities for learning that do not exist without technology. For example, a shared document available online 24/7 offers collaboratively writing and knowledge creation opportunities, not otherwise possible. So guys, in other words, the summer model has 4 levels, 4 parts. These 2 parts are basic, enhancement, and these 2 are transformation. Sometimes we use technology only for substitution. Sometimes we use technology for augmentation. Sometimes we use technology for modification. And finally, we use technology for redefinition. This is the objective, to use technology for the creation of new tasks previously inconceivable. We are going to focus on this model, guys. This is going to be the model that we use in class. We have other models like the team and the tip. Okay? This model, we are not going to check these models so much. Because do we need to learn all of the models? No, we don't need to learn them all. We're going to focus on one, the summer model. And please pay attention to this video now. This video explains the summer model.
Every day, teachers are designing activities to target higher order thinking skills in order to engage students in rich learning experiences. But integrating technology adds a whole new layer to teaching and learning. How can technology transform your learning design? Dr. Ruben Puentedura developed the SAMR model as a way for teachers to evaluate how they are incorporating technology into their instructional practice. You can use SAMR to reflect upon how you are integrating technology into your classroom. Is it an act of substitution, augmentation, modification, or redefinition? Dr. Puentedura likens his model to moving up a ladder. The model includes a dotted line that represents the threshold where you shift from using technology to enhance learning to using it to transform learning. Transforming learning promotes higher order thinking skills, such as analyzing, evaluating, and creating, which are essential to Common Core state standards and 21st century learning. So, how can you teach above the line? Let's take a look at an example of a classroom task and how it evolves through the lens of SAMR. In substitution, technology acts as a direct tool substitute with no real functional change to the task. For example, take creative writing. What if you had students write a story using a word processing program? In this case, students are substituting a handwritten story for a typed story. The task is the same with no real change in student engagement. In augmentation, technology still substitutes, but with some functional improvement. What if you took the same creative writing assignment and had students use a word processing program? They could use features such as spell check and tools for formatting. Again, the story writing task is the same, but the technology augments it with enhanced productivity. In modification, technology should allow for significant task redesign. Take the same creative writing assignment and have students use Google Docs to write their stories. Students can then share these stories with peers and provide real-time feedback. Here, technology has significantly modified the original task by introducing the benefits of student collaboration. At the top stage, redefinition, Technology allows for the creation of entirely new tasks that were previously inconceivable. What if students transform their written stories into multimedia productions? After creating storyboards, students film scenes, edit clips, and add music. They can publish the videos and receive feedback from voices across the globe. In this case, technology redefines the story writing task to include media creation, critical thinking, collaboration, and communication. So, how can you use SAMR to reflect upon transforming your learning design? Puentadora offers reflection questions to help you move up the SAMR ladder and shift how you are designing learning experiences. For instance, ask yourself, what will I gain by replacing the older technology with the new technology? Have I added an improvement to the task process that could not be accomplished with the older technology at a fundamental level? Does this modification fundamentally depend upon the new technology? How is the new task uniquely made possible by the new technology? These are just a few of the questions you can ask yourself as you evaluate the design of a classroom task, and consider that not all technology integration is created equal. Ultimately, SAMR can help you evaluate your use of technology and design tasks that target higher order thinking skills, engage students in rich learning experiences, and impact student achievement.
All right, guys, you there? Yeah, did you pay attention? All right, good. Guys, a reaction, please. An answer me. Okay, one student reacted. I have some answers too, Aurora and Rudy. Thank you. So guys, the model says that sometimes we use technology just for and the technology we use doesn't have any functional change. Like on the video, we saw the example, right, of using paper or using a Word document. It's just substitution. There is no real change. The students don't develop their high order thinking skills. These thinking skills, remember, understand, apply, they are lower order thinking skills. Sometimes we use technology, yes, with some functional improvement, right? With a little improvement. Okay, thank you guys for the answer. Thank you guys, Angela, Violet, Carlos, Ileana, thank you. Yeah, but still these two levels, use of technology, they are here. Now, we can also use technology to analyze, to evaluate, and to create, guys. That is a top higher order thinking skill. Here we use technology for modification and for redefinition. And now we're going to see examples, all right? For example, substitution. You ask your students to read a blog and to find vocabulary words, for example. This is substitution. You change the book for a website. It's the same task. You say, students, read and circle the vocabulary on a book. You say, students, read and find the vocabulary on a website. It's the same. You just change the book for the website, but the activity is the same. There is no functional change of technology there, right? It's a substitution level. Now, you tell them, okay, students, now watch and listen to a story on a website and find vocabulary words. In this case, we have augmentation because the students will watch and listen, which is not really possible on a book. So now this activity is a little more difficult. So the level is higher. See? Higher level. Now you say, students, make a story with the vocabulary and post it on a blog. Now students have to make a story and post it on a blog. Now you are modifying. Now technology allows for significant task redesign because now this is more advanced. We use the technology and we modify the activity. Finally, redefinition. You say, students, make a video with the vocabulary and share it online. Now we are using technology for creation of new tasks previously inconceivable. So the idea is that we have to ask our students to create, guys. If we use technology only for selection, only for matching all the time, this is okay, is good, but we are not helping or encouraging our students to be creative, to create. We only use technology for click, 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 selection, 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 match, 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 selection, selection, identify, match, match, all the time, every class. And what about the creativity? What about the analysis and evaluation, right, guys? So the idea of this summer model is to use technology to create, but we have to help our students to be creative, to make videos, to make podcasts, right? We have to guide them. Other examples. For example, you have this class, vocabulary, survival skills. In the past, you say, students, write sentences on the board. Now, you can tell them write sentences on the board. The difference is that the board is a digital board, right? But it's still the same activity. In this case, we are doing substitution. We substitute a physical board for a digital board. No more. Yes, there is no other change. Now you can tell them not to use a board, but maybe a Google slide or Jamboard, and ask them to add GIFs or pictures, right? Using extensions or using other tools with pictures. So now you are doing augmentation because the students are going to create a sentence, but also they are going to add pictures there. It's augmented, it's something else, right? There's a functional improvement. Now we can even go further, guys, and you can ask them to use this website that is called Slides Mania, right? Slides Mania, you find beautiful presentations where you can add pictures, you can add GIFs, you can use different backgrounds, and you can even add your voice, right? Your voice. So now when you ask your students, they are already creating something different and they are going to work collaboratively. So not individually, but in teams. So you are now fostering collaboration, you're fostering creation and communication. This is modification. Finally, you can ask them to add voice and make a video using Screencastify. This is a tool to make videos. And then the video, they can share it on our LMS, for example, on Google Classroom, or they can share it on Moodle or Blackboard or any LMS. And you can even teach them to use HTML codes. So now the activity went further, guys. This is redefinition. So this is when we use technology, but we ask our students to create content with technology. And that is the objective in this model. What is the name? The summer model. All right? That's the name of this model. This model helps teachers to think, to reflect. How am I using technology every day in my class? Oh, well, I think I am using all the time only Substitution and augmentation, no more. I am not using modification and redefinition in my class. So now that I know, I have to use technology now for other things, right? For modification, for redefinition, for creation. That is the objective, all right, guys? Guys, are you there? Answer me, please. Reaction, please. Reaction in the chat. Reaction. Okay. Maria Pil, Rolando, Catherine, they're there. Yes, Oscar, thank you. Answers. Yes, a true transformation. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the reactions, guys. I know that you're there. I know that you're there. Thank you, guys. All right. So, guys, well, this was an extra activity on Padlet, but we don't really have much time now. I want to go now because we are like just some time to finish, and I want to tell you something else. After finishing this part, we are going to go to the conclusions, right? The conclusions for this class. Conclusion number 1. ICT refers to all communication technologies, okay, including the internet, wireless networks, cell phones, computers, software, middleware, video conferencing, social networking, and other media applications. 2, conclusion 2, the integration of digital tools need to be reflected on and evaluated. Remember, we don't only use everything for substitution or augmentation all the time. No, we have to go advance, go for more. Our students who are mostly digital natives possess various characteristics which make the use of ICT a must for teachers. 4, using ICT has great advantages, but it has some negative aspects too. Yes, like everything. Learners and teachers can also produce digital content. What is more, we must be encouraged to pass from content consumers to content creators, prosumers, right? Prosumers, guys. That is our objective too, to be prosumers. 6, the use of tech tools, apps, and websites themselves don't impact the students' learning. It is how teachers use it what really matters. 7, there are different models which aim to guide teachers when using technology in the classroom or online environments. Yes, we have 4 models. We practice the summer. We checked summer. The summer model has potential for guiding practitioners in their efforts to navigate a complex landscape by seemingly simplifying a multifarious process. Finally, we must know that models are not about using apps. They are about the pedagogy behind the use of a certain tool. If I use Kahoot, what is my objective? Augmentation, modification, redefinition. What is objective if I use Kahoot? If I use quizzes? What is my objective for using technology? That is it, yes? Oh, yes, Magali. I think there is a person. The quiz is for next class, guys, because you have a little homework this weekend. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little homework that you have here. 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 It says session 1, activity 1, the summer model in action. Here you have an activity, all right, guys? This is our first activity. In this task, you will come up with ideas on how we can teach vocabulary of taste using digital tools. This is the vocabulary in this PDF. To do so, you need to download the book page attached to this task. This one, download it, please. And you have to reflect on the summer model. Then come up with ideas and describe them here. You need to answer these 3 questions. All right, guys? And you upload this task. The last day to do it is on, yes, the limit, the due date is June 30th at midnight. This is the last day you have to present this activity. I put some information for you guys. You have here a document about integrating ICT. Here you have the DICCOM Edu. All right, you have this. And the presentation of this class, this presentation is here, okay, on Classroom 2. I think, oh, Rosita, the attendance, I don't do it. I think there is a person, guys, that does the attendance. I don't have the link, honey, Rosita. I don't have the link. I don't know who has the link. I don't know, guys. Do you have the link of the attendance? Is there a link? I think a person is going to send a link. Okay, guys, that's all my information. I think there is a person, a moderator, that can help send the link. Hello? Is there a person there? The moderator? Oh. Oh. They send on WhatsApp. Catherine says on WhatsApp. Oh, the moderator sent the forms for registration, guys, attendance. It's in the chat now. Guys, it has been a pleasure to be your teacher today. Thank you so much for your participation on Padlet, on Mentimeter, in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you like this class, and I hope you learned, right? You learned. Do your homework, and see you next Tuesday. Okay, see you in July. Oh my God, next Tuesday is July. Wow. So see you in July. See you next month, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.